ground shake.
Alright, what's up guys? It's me Brian here. We're back with another video. And I'm so sorry that I haven't been posting lately, but I made a decision I made a decision that I had private videos, right? So I unprivated them. I don't not gonna explain why I privated them, but what it matters is that I unprivated it. So you guys need to go check that out. Those are challenge videos. Like my very first video, it's actually on there too. So if you want to go check that out, please do. So today I just wanna just like the title said, I'm gonna be talking about my most embarrassing moment. So this happened, and actually this is my second most embarrassing moment. I don't want to say my first most embarrassing moment, because it's kind of embarrassing. But I'll probably do that another day, another time. So like, I was in fourth grade. This happened when I was in fourth grade. I was in Calverton Elementary School. And so every day, I don't remember if it was before lunch or after lunch. Well, whichever one of those, we went to recess. Like, if you guys don't know what recess is, basically you go play outside to the playground, and you hang out with friends, or you can do sports, or just play on the slides and whatever, stuff like that. And in Calverton, it was like there was like three different areas in the playground, but the recess area was really big. It was like there's a field for soccer. There was like a basketball court. Yeah, and then there's a playground. The playground was separated into three parts. The first part was like this little kids area where it was just a little slide. It was kind of big though. But it was for little kids. And, it was elementary school. It was fourth grade, but and then the second area was basically the big kid side. Basically people who are over let's just say first grade or second grade. Can go on that area. I mean, you were still able to go to the little area, but it's literally no point since it's just boring. So I was wait no. I haven't finished explaining. So the second area, it was the bid area, and there was a bid slide with a tube. It was like a tube. You go down, and it like spins around. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a twirl and a tube at the same time. And there was actually this telescope like all the way in the top. It wasn't a real telescope, but it was just like a fake telescope, just like a black pipe that sounded weird. It was a black pipe that was shaped into a telescope, and the hole where you look through a telescope, it was just a plain hole. It was no glass. It doesn't zoom in. It was just a hole. So, and then the third part of the playground was the swing sets, the monkey bars. Were there monkey bars? I don't even remember if there were monkey bars. Well, the swing sets. I know there were at least one swing set. I think one was for like the little kids, the babies. No, I don't think that was one. That was a part of it because, it's elementary school, not daycare. Well, whatever. There was swing sets, and that was the third area. And there was actually this is the key point, because this is where I was. There's actually this one little like lonely slide that it was a bid. It was not bid, but it was tall, and it was just a silver slide. No, a slide, just silver, and then I don't know how to explain it, but like it's silver, and you can go up the like ladder slash steps. I don't know what they were. You can call them a ladder, or you can call them a step, or you can call them stairs. They were like a mixture of both. And then there were like two poles coming out of it, and so this one little silver slide, that's where I was today. But before I tell you that moment, I'm gonna tell you what I do like every day in recess. In recess, I used to do like I just either played soccer. I rarely played basketball, but if I felt like playing basketball, I played. Um, then, or I would just play with friends. You know how you play tag or whatever. Um, yeah, that's what I would just you do. Don't even know what I would do before I go to recess. I just make like the same thing up. I don't I don't know. Okay, so there was soccer, basketball, or playing with friends. That's the three options that I would always do. And I guess today or this at this time I didn't do anything. I I remember I didn't feel like playing soccer, and I didn't feel like playing basketball either. And well, actually, I think the field was too wet to play soccer, and one of the monitors of recess said that we weren't allowed back on the field, and I didn't feel like playing basketball at that moment. So, oh, also, and then my friends weren't there. I don't remember what they were, but I think they were like helping around with teachers and stuff. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know where they were, but besides that, I was alone. I didn't have anybody else to play with, or so I just ran around. Walk around, go to slide, go to the tube, the twirl tube, the whirl tube, the swirl tube. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but it was a tube, and then I just decided to go onto the silver slide. I went on it, and I actually like when I was going down the slide, I burned myself. Just it's silver. It's metal. It attracts heat, and when I was going down the slide, I think I like burned a little bit from on my arm or hand, or I don't remember which where it was, but I burned a little. So I went back up, and I don't know what gave me the idea to jump off, but I jumped off the slide and landed. Like you land and then you fall down afterwards. That's what I did. That's what happened, and I kept on doing that like back and forth. I don't know why I was doing this. I don't know how I thought this was fun, but I guess fourth graders. But I like currently I am now in ninth grade, so this is a big memory to me. Uh, so besides that, I kept on jumping up, and the one of the recess monitors people, teachers, whatever, they blow the whistle, and when they blow the whistle, that means that there's the recess is over, recess is done with, and you have to get lined up. Like you have to go where your class is. There's always different lines of where your class is, and it's not rocket science. You know where your class is. Just follow the person that's in your class. Um, so that's what I did, and when I was walking towards like the my class line, I looked down and I saw that there was a big hole where like it covered my where it was open from my thighs and my you know my private area. Um, that's where it covered that much. It was a big hole. Like if you saw me from the front, you would instantly see it from the corner of your eye. That's how big it was. Like basically it was a big hole from my front side. It covered it like was open from my legs. It was open from my private area and my thighs. It was a big hole. That's what she said. It was a big hole, and like I didn't know what to do, so I literally just I I didn't want to tell anybody because I was gonna be embarrassed. Uh, so I was just following the class, but I was like covering. I was covering myself. I just used the rest of the jeans. I just pulled it towards the hole, and I was walking kind of funny because I didn't want to spread my legs a lot, and the jeans go like rip more. I didn't want to do that. Um, so I had this problem right there, and I didn't know what to do. So I just waited until we got to class, which was a big, big mistake. I should have just gone to a teacher, but I didn't think. I'm a fourth grader. Yeah, I was stupid. So we went to class, and I raised up my hand, and my dumb self had to yell it out because the teacher was in the other side of the room. I'm so stupid. I should have just not walk over there, but I could have just called the teacher over to me instead of yelling it out aloud. But I said it, everybody laughed, and they all looked down towards me. And then she sent me to the nurse's office, and what the nurse office did, what they did is they literally just gave me a shirt, a plain shirt, like short sleeve shirt to cover it. It was so annoying. Um, yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that video or this story time. I'll probably do more stories. Yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, comment any video suggestions you have. I might do them, and also comment any games you want me to play and for iOS, and I'll probably consider playing it. Peace.